Hey there, my friend. Alexandra Harbushka here, founder of the podcast Money, Motherhood, Manifestation. I'm excited to talk to you about the energy of expansion and how to grow with ease without the hustle, right? So if you know me, I'm a recovering hustler. I was always like in the grind, put my head down, keep working. And, obviously there's times that it's great to hustle. There's times you need to hurry. There's times you need to get shit done. But when you're always in that mindset, it just is going to be an uphill battle. You're going to have burnout. You're operating from a place of restriction, not from a place of growth. And, of course, we always want to grow our business. We want to grow ourselves. And who wants to be stuck in the same place today that you are a year from now? Nobody. I don't want to be in the exact same place that I am today, that I will be in a year from now. And I do want to see my business grow. But one of the things that can sometimes hold us back or we get caught up in, I really want to address this, is what other people say or think about us. And I don't think anybody really is unscathed with that mindset of oh, what's someone going to think about me or what's something going to say? So when we're starting our business or we're launching something, we get, again, caught up in ooh, what's someone going to say when I do this or talk about this or mention these things? And I was just recently listening to a podcast. I don't know if you guys listen to or, Skinny Confidential, Lauren Bosick, him and her podcast. And she was being interviewed and she's extremely, if you don't know her, she's extremely successful. She does not give a fuck what people say, they think of her. She says it, she does it. And she has broken out of that mindset of oh, maybe I shouldn't say that or I shouldn't do that. No, she does. She mentioned I do not care what the internet thinks about me. I am me. I show up as me. I say the things I want to say. I dress the way I want to say. I am the type of wife I want to be. I'm the type of mother I want to be. And I do not spend time Googling myself. I don't Google my husband. I don't Google what people say. I don't go on Reddit. I don't read those nasty comments because it's an energy suck or a time suck to take away. And then you start judging yourself. She's completely unapologetic about who she is. I want to talk about myself as well. I have another business, another podcast. It's called Life with Herpes. Yes, I have herpes. And I talk about that publicly on the internet. And you could look at that and say, oh my gosh, well, why would you ever say those things? Why would you share something so intimate about your life? And I went back to my why of I truly believe that I was helping people. I believed I was helping people in the same position that I was when you find out that you have a lifelong STD. And I could spend time looking at nasty comments. I could spend time being worried about what relatives are going to think or friends or whatever, but I truly understood why. Now, was it scary to put the first podcast out there? Yeah, of course. But as I learned, as I moved on, I just didn't care what people thought and I kept the focus. So there's a value in going through hard times. There's a value when you feel some of that resistance of oh, maybe I shouldn't share that. There is a lesson for you to learn. I talk a lot about that. That might be a limiting belief. That might be something that you need to work through. But so I want you to understand when these restrictions come up, it's okay to go through them. It's okay to acknowledge them. That's when we go back through and we do the belief work of well, where is this coming from? But today, I want to speak to you a little bit about growth and expansion because that was what we're talking about. I want you to grow with ease without the hustle. So when we're talking about growing our businesses as mommies, we can often get stuck. So let's start with the idea, number one, that it gets to be easy, opposed to, oh my gosh, I'm going to grow my business. It's going to be so hard. I'm a mom. I have 3 kids or 2 kids or 1 kid or whatever, or 7 kids. It's going to be so hard. How am I going to do this? I want you to get the idea. And especially as women, a lot of times we believe it has to be hard, or we believe I'm not going to get there until I suffer. For whatever reason, we have these mindsets, and I don't want any of us to suffer, right? So I want you to think I don't want you to think oh, you're getting away with it. You're getting away with it. It was just easy for you to show up and I made it happen. No, it gets to be easy. It gets to be natural. You get to delegate. And you're not going to put up with it being hard. Like, why can't we just make that the decision? Why can't we change our mindset? Sometimes, like I said, we're addicted to like, oh, it's not good enough, or I'm not good enough, or I need to make it better, or like forget making it good enough, forget making it like, just get out and do it. So like when we're launching our digital products, when we're launching our business, opposed to like going through the mindset of like, oh, it's going to be so hard to create my digital product, or it's going to be so hard to create this landing page, or being a mom is so hard. Like I've removed all the mom stuff that's like, oh, being a mom's hard. No, it's not being hard. It's why can't you just say it's going to be easy to be a mom? Why can't you just say it's going to be great to be a mom? Remember, we get to choose our vibes. We get to choose our outcomes. And I know that may sound maybe hard at the moment to understand, but you totally get to choose. Like it's going to be easier. It's going to be hard. And why tell ourselves that like, oh, I got to make this landing page. It's going to be the hardest thing ever. And the links aren't going to work. Like I made the decision, like these things are going to be easy. And I sit down before I make a landing page or a website. And I'm like, all right, I've decided this is going to be easy. It's going to go swiftly. It's just going to work. I'm not going to have to call tech support. And when I go into something with that mindset, it's going to be easy. Guess what? It's easy. And if something pops up, I either address it or say, I'm not going to address it today. I'm going to address it tomorrow. And tomorrow it's going to be easy. So if I'm not in the right mindset, all right, let me go on. Let's go with ease, grace, and flow in your work. So why can't we go with the idea of I'm just fully supported and I'm fully supported and I need to take care of myself. So again, as moms, especially moms and business owners, a lot of times we go in this like, oh, I'm a wreck. Like for those of us that remember like those first couple of weeks of having a baby, like you don't shower, you haven't washed your hair in 12 days. Like you just go, oh my gosh, did I brush my teeth? Did I feed myself? Did I eat food? And I want us as moms to show up with taking care of ourselves. So if you're not taken care of, then it's going to be hard to show up in your business. That's when we show up with burnout. That's when we show up with being in the grind. That's when we show up with maybe disease in our body. Maybe we get worn down. You're half-assing your work. You're half-assing your motherhood. You're half-assing your time with your husband. And you get to choose being supported is not getting away with something. Again, we sometimes feel like, oh, I don't have time to get my hair cut. I don't have time to get my nails done, or I don't have time to do these things. You need to take care of yourself. You need to meditate. You need to journal. You need to spend time with your babies. You need to spend time with a wife. Like that is not taking away from your business. Just take care of yourself. And then number 3, you need to release in order to expand our capacity to receive. So look at yourself. Am I holding on to something? Am I controlling something? Am I not delegating something? A lot of times we think like I can only do it. No one else can do it for me. And that's like, couldn't be further from the truth. Like a lot of times someone else can do it. They just don't do it because either you've just done it. So like I have a perfect example last night. As you can tell, I am pregnant. I'm having a baby soon. By the time you're listening to this podcast, I will have had the baby. And last night I said to my husband, I'm like, I'm done. I cannot make the dinner. I'm done. I love making dinner. I make dinner every single night. And I just had to like hand it over to my husband and be like, you have to make it. I cannot do it. And you know what? My husband made it and it was delicious and it was yummy. And I ate that ribeye and I ate it right off the bone and it was absolutely incredible. So again, sometimes we have to release in order to expand, in order to receive. I'm going into this feeling and the feeling of capacity of expanding in my business, not self-sabotaging, not looking at it like, oh, it's going to be difficult for abundance. I want you to go into the space of receiving and releasing all those things that you think are maybe holding you back. This goes along with things in your business that drain you. Does it hold you back? Oh, I better get this done. Like sometimes we think, oh, I better get this done right now while my baby's napping, or I better get it done while my kid's at school, or I better get it done. If I don't get it done, it's not going to get done. But all you really want to do is take a nap. And maybe all you need to do right then is take a nap and realize that when you wake up, you'll able to get that done so much faster. So you get to choose to release beliefs that are holding you back. And it's like you're running your business isn't running you. You don't have to feel tired. You don't have to hate your business. We all started our businesses so that we have freedom, so that we can spend more time with our children, so that we have expansion and we have the ability to expand. So does all this make sense? I hope this makes sense to, this is more of like this is like a motherhood. This is us, the energy of expansion with ease and without the hustle. Like I said, step 1, it gets to be easy. You get to decide that. We grow with ease, grace, and flow in our work. And we're releasing something to expand our capacity to receive. All right. I have a Facebook group filled of moms just like you, just like me. And I would love to see you in there. It is free. We definitely share tips. We share our homework from each episode in there. And I would love to see you in there. Also, if manifestation is something that's new to you, or maybe it's not new to you, maybe you've been doing it forever, but I have a manifestation quiz. It's like, it's a manifestation mama. What type of manifestor are you? And there's 5 types of manifestors that we are. And some are, like rituals. Some are a mystic. Some are just manifestation mama, whatever it is. It is a really fun quiz. It takes a couple minutes and it's pretty accurate. What I really like about what you get is you get a customed ebook that is specialized for your manifestation type. So you will learn about how you most easily manifest, some things that maybe hold you back from manifestation. And then you have 30-day journal prompts that are specific to your manifestation type to help you start working on those beliefs, start working on those prompts, start helping you figure out what you want to manifest. So anyways, I have all that linked for you. Thanks for joining me. And just remember, you got this. You're a mom. You can do anything. You're a superhero. All right. I'll see you in the next episode. Hey there. Okay, don't go away. I have a free gift for you. So if you are like me when you started manifestation and you're like, what is the best way for me personally to go about manifesting my dreams, my goals, and things like that? So I created a free quiz that will help you determine your manifestor type, okay? And here's the best part about it, is this free resource will give specific manifestation practice tools for you that you can start using every single day. And plus, there's a bonus, is you get 30 days worth of journal prompts for your specific manifestation type. So I have it for you below. Go check it out. It's free. The quiz is fun. It's in the description. Go take your quiz.